What's going on, guys? We just pulled up the Rays mountain bike park here in Cleveland, Ohio. We're going to go inside, check it out, and see what this indoor mountain bike park has to offer. I dug up an old video to show you guys from me riding Rays 14 years ago. It is crazy how long I've been coming to this place for, but man, it just keeps getting better each year. Rays has definitely put itself on the map, and it is a destination for mountain bikers and BMX riders alike. A lot of the top riders have made a trip to Rays at some point, and it isn't uncommon to see them on any given weekend. In this video, I'm going to show you what it's like inside Rays, and I'm going to start with one of the most unique features, which is the XC Loop. What is so unique about the XC Loop is you actually have to ride up into the ceiling and then drop down into some amazing features, and I'm going to show you right here what it's like. Now that we have officially dropped out of the ceiling, we are headed towards a pack of tabletops. After these tabletops, we have three options. We could either hang a right and go up into the ceiling again and drop down, or we could hit that hip low or high just like I showed you in that video. I will show you that drop off later on in the video, but for now, let's continue on this XC Loop. Oh no, incoming, a cat! Nope, just the Wildcat room. This is a pretty cool room. You can either go high and drop off, or you can hit this tabletop like I just did right there. This room was built about 2 years ago, and it is a nice addition to the XC Loop. Added some length and a little bit of flow. And now we are heading into some S turns right here. Little wall ride for you guys. These rollers and this quarter pipe right here are new as of 2022. And we are headed into the season pass room. If you have a season pass at Rays, you could actually keep your bike in this room. I chose the upper line to drop down. You could have hit the step up next to it also, step down into another set of S corners, and that will conclude the XC Loop. Headed into the novice room. If you have younger kids or if you are a beginner, this is the perfect room to start out in. Another great room to start out in is the pump track room. This is actually part of the XC Loop also if you want it to be, or you could just come ride the pump track alone. But this room is perfect for any beginner mountain biker or BMX rider, and experts love it too. This is a great room to start out in and hone in the skills before heading into any other room. Up next, we have the most epic beginner training ground for mountain biking. We have a rock garden. How many rock gardens have you seen indoors? Not many. We have drops to practice. We have rocks to practice. We have box jumps to practice. It has it all. We have skinnies to practice. These are perfect to test your balance and potentially conquer the fear of doing skinnies at a lower level. We have this downhill section, I'm calling it, where you drop out of the ceiling like the XC Loop. Super cool. And here are the mini box jumps to top it all off. Oh yeah, and a 360. Headed into one of the main areas here at Rays. Not necessarily a room, but an area. This is the micro rhythm. You could take your skills from the beginner room and transfer them onto this rhythm. Nice and flowy, great beginner line. I actually use that as a warm-up every time I come to Rays. Headed into the Pump Trax USA jump line. This is new as of a few years ago. Really fun, also on the smaller side, but still a blast to hit. Hit this corner, and at the end is going to be either a hip or a little mini wall ride. Up next, we have the Super Sport section. And when I think of Rays MTB, this is what I think of. It is so innovative and unique to have all these features that you would see out on the mountain bike trails, indoors at your disposal. This box I'm about to hit to the right of this feature is new for 2022. Gotta throw a little T-bog over it for you guys. For the rest of the Super Sport section, I'm just gonna let this play out just to show how many innovative ideas and different line choices you could take within this area. Enjoy. here we have the Expert line, aka the Big Berm line. This is going to be one of the first things you see when walking past the counter here at Rays. It is an OG and it has been here since the beginning, and it is one of my favorites. Into the profile world we go. This room alone will leave you speechless at Rays. The first line I'm going to show you in the profile world is the beginner/pump line. I'm going to choose the pump line. It is the easiest line in the profile world, but don't let it fool you, it is still a blast. The pump line is basically like a giant pump track, so it definitely will leave you tired, but it is so much fun. Look at that manual. Heading into the KTM berm on the way to the Pro Tech box jump. Nice little nose bonk. I'm going to show you a couple options here. You could either hit the pump line or jump line, but why not combine both? Let's hit the transfer. Once we round this right hand corner, we have 2 more box jumps, and that is it for the beginner/pump line. Headed into the medium line. Unfortunately, I didn't get a whole run on the medium line, but I did do this transfer line that is so much fun. How this transfer line works is you go from the medium line, back to the small line, back to the medium line, and over to the large line to finish it off. Speaking of the big jump line, we are heading into the advanced jump line here. These jumps are burly, these jumps are big, and they are also tall. They will shoot you to the moon, but if you're an advanced rider, you're gonna love it. Throw some big tricks down, throw some whips, and have a blast. The Kink Bowl, a crowd favorite and also an OG staple here at Rays MTB. I'm gonna show you a little run, just something I threw together for this video. We're gonna go over the spine, headed towards the Kink BMX wall ride, back over the spine, around the pole, Manny, nice 180 fakie, back towards the spine and over, and we're gonna hit the quarter to wedge to top it off. Bring your pegs, bring your BMX bike. We are headed into the grind room/street room. I threw a little line together to show you guys. No, it isn't the most innovative line, but it is something to show you what it looks like inside. And unfortunately, I didn't get a video of the other side of the grind/street room, but this is what it looks like. Dude, I'm going to Rays and I'm throwing a backflip. Well, this is the room for you. This is the foam pit/Resi room. I threw a tuck to show you guys. You can't see my hands come off, but I promise they did. Do you want to ride the tightest transition that you possibly can? This room is for you then. This is Paul's Boutique. This is actually an employee at Rays. He builds a lot of the jumps here, and this is his special room. If you hang a left right after you're done on the XC loop, you will find this room. It isn't advertised, but I promise it is there. Okay, I have one more thing to show you. I told you that I was going to show you this later on in the video. This is part of the XC loop. It is a drop-off, and it is steep. Oops, I missed where I needed to go. All right, heading up to the drop-off. Most riders probably can ride up this if you have some type of gears, if you brought a mountain bike to Rays, but I just have my dirt jumper, so I'm just going to show you. Like I said, it is steep, but that is going to be the end of my video. If you want more Rays content, make sure you throw this video a like and subscribe, and let me know what I should do next in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, peace.